New York Rangers versus Detroit Red Wings. It's a classic East clash with both teams at critical early season crossroads. The Rangers arrive at 6-6-2, sitting 7th in the Metropolitan Division, trying to halt inconsistency that stalled their momentum. The Red Wings, meanwhile, have surged to 9-5-0 and 2nd in the Atlantic Division, anchored by a commanding 5-1 home record. Detroit has turned Little Caesars Arena into a proving ground, while New York looks to flip the narrative on the road. This isn't just another November matchup. It's a battle between a team searching for its rhythm and one determined to extend its role. The stakes are clear. The Rangers need stability, and the Red Wings are looking to stamp their identity as a top-tier Eastern power. Detroit's balanced attack has powered their rise. Captain Dylan Larkin leads with 18 points on 8 goals and 10 assists, operating as the heartbeat of an offense, averaging 3.00 goals per game. His chemistry with Alex DeBrincat, who has 15 points and 11 assists, fuels one of the league's most efficient power plays at 22.7%. Behind them, Lucas Raymond and Emmett Finney add speed and secondary scoring, while Moritz Seider anchors the blue line with physicality and 25 minutes a night. For New York, Adam Fox is once again the anchor, posting 11 points in 14 games, including 8 assists, while Taylor Radish leads the club with 5 goals. Yet offensive consistency has been their weakness. The Rangers' 2.21 goals per game rank well below the Red Wings' pace. Defensively, Vladislav Gavrikov's +5 rating and Igor Shesterkin's steadiness have kept New York competitive despite offensive droughts. Between the pipes, the goaltending duel tells the story of two very different challenges. Shesterkin, with a 2.26 goals against average and .915 save percentage, remains one of hockey's most composed technicians. His positional discipline gives the Rangers a fighting chance every night. Backing him, Jonathan Quick has excelled in limited duty with a 1.35 GAA and a sparkling .941 save rate, a crucial depth piece for a team leaning heavily on defense. On the other side, Detroit's tandem has been solid but not spotless. John Gibson's .890 save percentage and 3.03 GAA reveal some volatility, though Cam Talbot has steadied the net with a 2.76 GAA and .897 mark, delivering critical saves in late stretches. If Shesterkin steals a few early stops, New York can drag this game into its grinding style. But if Larkin and DeBrincat find rhythm on the man advantage, the Red Wings' attack could tilt the ice quickly. Detroit holds the edge in form, winning 4 of their last 5 and piling up 14 goals across road wins over Los Angeles and St. Louis. Larkin's scoring surge and Seider's defense have led the way. The Rangers, meanwhile, remain inconsistent, dropped 2 of their last 3, blanked by Carolina and routed by Calgary. Despite averaging 28.6 shots, their 7.8% conversion shows a lack of finishing touch. In terms of systems, Detroit's tempo-driven style contrasts sharply with New York's conservative approach. The Red Wings attack in layers, pushing the pace through controlled zone entries and quick puck movement on the perimeter. Their 101 penalty minutes suggest a physical, sometimes reckless edge, but that aggression fuels their 22.7% power play and 87.2% penalty kill, both superior to the Rangers' middling 11.1% and 83.3%. New York relies on structure. Fox quarterbacks breakouts with patience, while Mika Zibanejad and Artemi Panarin try to create through spacing and possession. The problem? Both stars sit at minus ratings and haven't consistently cracked tight defenses. Unless the Rangers' forecheck can slow Detroit's transition game, they'll be chasing the puck instead of dictating play. Expect Larkin to pressure early, testing Shesterkin's lateral coverage, while Fox and Radish look to capitalize on counterattacks. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Detroit Red Wings winner. Ultimately, this matchup hinges on rhythm, Detroit's pace against New York's control. If the Rangers can manage special teams and keep the game at even strength, they can grind their way into contention. But if penalties pile up, the Red Wings' top unit will exploit them. Detroit's home dominance, scoring depth, and confidence entering the night give them the inside track, especially against a Rangers squad missing key depth players like Vincent Trocheck and Matt Rempe. The Red Wings' ability to finish plays, combined with Shesterkin likely facing north of 30 shots, sets the tone for a long night for the visitors. Detroit's puck movement, offensive depth, and power play precision break through late, while Larkin's leadership and Talbot's composure seal another home victory. The Rangers battle, but can't outscore a team currently firing on all cylinders. Prediction? Total pick for this match is over 5.5. Minnesota Wild versus New York Islanders tonight in Elmont. Two teams chasing traction in their divisions collide under the bright lights of UBS Arena. The Minnesota Wild, sitting 7th in the Central at 5-7-3, look to claw their way back toward 500, while the New York Islanders, 6-5-2 and 5th in the Metropolitan, aim to tighten their grip on a crowded playoff race. It's a mid-season moment that matters. A chance for Minnesota to prove their offense can travel, and for New York to reinforce home ice as a fortress in the East. The Wild season has been defined by spurts of offensive brilliance and frustrating inconsistency. Kirill Kaprizov remains their engine, 19 points in 15 games with 8 goals and 11 assists, skating nearly 23 minutes a night and leading every scoring category. Matt Boldy trails him with 15 points, while Marcus Johansson and Marco Rossi provide supplementary spark. Yet beyond Kaprizov's creativity, the Wild have struggled to sustain rhythm. Just 2.79 goals per game, paired with defensive lapses that have inflated a 3.64 team goals against average. Their power play, 31.5%, has been sharp, but the penalty kill, 86.7%, will face a serious test against a structured Islanders attack that thrives on situational control. For New York, Bo Horvat has been the heartbeat. With 9 goals and 15 points through 13 games, he's anchored a balanced lineup that includes Matthew Barzal's 10 points and emerging production from rookie defenseman Matthew Schaefer, who's quietly compiled 11 points and a steady blue line presence. The Islanders' offense averages 3.31 goals per night, driven by depth and disciplined puck management, but it's their defensive commitment and the tandem in net that defines their identity. On home ice, they've gone 4-2-1, leaning heavily on their structure to absorb pressure and counter with precision. Momentum, though, tells two different stories. Minnesota has dropped 3 of its last 5, allowing 4 or more goals in each defeat. Their lone bright spots came against Nashville and Vancouver, both high-energy wins built on transition speed. New York, meanwhile, has won 3 of its last 5, highlighted by a 3-1 road win over Washington and a shootout victory over Boston. They've been in nearly every game, rarely blown out, and their ability to grind out close contests speaks volumes about their cohesion. When games tighten late, New York finds a way. Minnesota lately hasn't. The goaltending matchup underscores that difference. Philip Gustafsson will likely start for Minnesota, carrying a 3.11 goals against average and .896 save percentage. He's capable of brilliance but has faced heavy volume, 386 shots in 12 games, and the workload shows. Jesper Wallstedt, the backup, has struggled in limited action point, .863 save percentage. Across the ice, Ilya Sorokin remains the Islanders' anchor, even if his 3.33 goals against average and .879 save rate suggest early season turbulence. Still, his rebound control and poise under pressure give New York a steadiness Gustafsson hasn't consistently matched. Behind Sorokin, David Rittich, 3.01 GAA, .902 SV%, has provided reliable support, allowing the Islanders to rotate without losing rhythm. Expect this one to hinge on the battle between Minnesota's creative top line and New York's defensive core led by Ryan Pulock and Scott Mayfield. The Wild's speed on the rush can burn slower pairings, but the Islanders excel in boxing out lanes and forcing perimeter play. On special teams, Minnesota's high-efficiency power play meets an Islanders penalty kill that sits just below 80%, a key swing factor if discipline breaks down. Conversely, New York's second-unit power play, featuring Horvat's net front presence and Barzal's vision, could expose Minnesota's occasionally passive kill. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Islanders winner. The physical edge favors the Islanders. They've been stronger on the boards and tighter in their own zone. The Wild will need clean exits and quick puck movement from Kaprizov and Boldy to avoid being pinned. Coaching adjustments loom large. Minnesota's Dean Evason may shorten his bench late to chase offense, while Patrick Roy's Islanders prefer layered forechecks and conservative third-period strategies that suffocate comeback attempts. Expect New York's veteran blue line, led by Pulock and Pelech, to dictate tempo and protect leads, forcing Minnesota to generate creativity through their second unit and special teams. Ultimately, this feels like a game of composure and control. Minnesota has the star power to steal it, but New York has the structure and goaltending depth to own it. Expect the Islanders to dictate pace, capitalize on turnovers, and close out another grinder at home. Disciplined defense, Sorokin's stability, and Horvat's leadership lift New York past a Wild team still searching for balance. Prediction: total pick for this match is over 5.5. Chicago Blackhawks versus Calgary Flames. Two teams skating in opposite directions collide tonight in Calgary as the Chicago Blackhawks, 6-5-3 and climbing in the Central Division, face a Flames team desperate to ignite at 4-9-2. Chicago enters fifth in the Central with 15 points, a club pushing toward playoff pace behind Colorado and Winnipeg, while Calgary sits at the Pacific's bottom, last with just 10 points. For the Flames, this isn't just another game. It's a must-find moment at Scotiabank Saddledome. For the Blackhawks, it's a chance to stamp authority on the road and ride a hot streak behind their rising star, Connor Bedard. Chicago's confidence has grown through structure and balance. Their 3.14 goals per game mark a clear offensive identity built around puck movement and precision. Bedard leads the charge, 18 points, 7 goals, 11 assists, and the clear offensive heartbeat of a young, hungry roster. Around him, Frank Nazar, 11 points, and Andrei Burakovsky, 10 points, provide layered scoring depth, while Tyler Bertuzzi adds muscle to possession play. Matt Grzelcyk has quietly anchored the blue line at +9, giving the Hawks stability that's translated to 2.79 goals allowed per contest. On special teams, Chicago's penalty kill hums at 81.5%, turning key stops into transition offense, and their power play sits at a healthy 19.5%. Calgary, meanwhile, remains searching for rhythm. The Flames average 2.33 goals per game, a number that underlines both offensive frustration and defensive imbalance. Nazem Kadri leads the team with 11 points, while Blake Coleman's 6 goals and hard-nosed play provide energy, but too often the finishing touch has gone missing. Calgary's plus-minus metrics reflect that imbalance. Too many shifts lost in their own end, too few puck recoveries when trailing. Adam Klapka leads the team in penalty minutes with 27, a testament to the physical edge, but also a discipline concern against a team like Chicago that capitalizes on the man advantage. Their power play at 13.3% and penalty kill at 80.0% are competitive but not game-changing, a clear contrast to the structure they'll face tonight. Momentum defines the edges of this matchup. Chicago enters 3-2 in their last 5, punctuated by a 5-2 win over Vancouver and a 7-3 blowout of Ottawa. Their only stumbles, tight contests against Winnipeg and Edmonton, came down to late-game execution. not effort. Bedard has points in 4 of those 5, reaffirming his status as the offensive constant. Calgary, in contrast, has gone 2-3 in their last 5, including a pair of lopsided losses to Toronto and Columbus. Their lone bright spot, a 4-3 overtime win against Nashville, showed flashes of aggression and forecheck pressure but hasn't translated to consistent output. The Flames need a statement, not just a spark, but sustained fire, to stop this slide. Between the pipes, Spencer Knight anchors Chicago with a 5-3-2 record, a 2.56 GAA, and a strong .919 save percentage. His calm presence and rebound control have steadied the defense, while backup Arvid Soderblom provides dependable support with a .885 save rate. Calgary's goaltending remains a concern. Dustin Wolf's 4-8 record with a 3.19 GAA and .895 save percentage reflects inconsistency under heavy use. Devin Cooley has shown promise with a 1.98 GAA and .933 SV%, but lacks experience in sustained action. In a matchup bound for high tempo and shot volume, Knight's reliability could be the deciding factor. This matchup pits structure against scramble. Chicago thrives on heavy forechecking, with Bedard and Nazar creating turnovers and zone pressure. Calgary's defense, anchored by Anderson and Weegar, must clear the crease and win early puck battles. The Flames can counter in transition through Kadri and Coleman, but poor finishing, just 8.4% shooting versus Chicago's 12.4%, continues to hold them back. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Calgary Flames winner. Special teams could be the swing factor. Chicago's power play efficiency against Calgary's vulnerable penalty kill gives them a built-in advantage. If the Flames take undisciplined penalties, a pattern seen in recent outings, the Hawks' top unit can punish them quickly. Conversely, if Calgary can force odd-man rushes off turnovers, Knight's workload could spike. Expect both benches to emphasize discipline and controlled zone exits, knowing that momentum here is fragile and every clearance could flip the tempo. The Blackhawks' balance, structure, and goaltending give them the edge. Bedard continues his breakout pace, the special teams outduel Calgary's inconsistencies, and Knight locks down the crease late. The Flames compete, but until their offense finds finish, they're skating uphill. Tonight, Chicago's composure makes the difference, a team on the rise seizing another step forward against one still searching for its fire. Prediction: total pick for this match is over 5. Winnipeg Jets versus San Jose Sharks, 2 teams skating on very different wavelengths, collide tonight at SAP Center. The 9-4-0 Winnipeg Jets against the 5-6-3 San Jose Sharks. Winnipeg rolls in second in the Central Division, neck and neck with Colorado and Utah at 18 points. San Jose, sitting near the lower half of the Pacific at 13 points, is searching for rhythm and a spark to keep pace in an increasingly crowded Western race. This isn't just another early season test, it's a barometer for legitimacy. The Jets are pushing for first place, while the Sharks are fighting to prove their rebuild can punch above its weight against one of the West's most structured rosters. For Winnipeg, balance is the blueprint. The Jets average 3.46 goals per game, top 10 pace in the league, while limiting opponents to just 2.54, a sturdy two-way differential driven by their captain Mark Scheifele. He's been the heartbeat of the offense with 9 goals, 11 assists, and 20 points through 13 games, dictating tempo with veteran precision. Behind him, Kyle Connor and Gabriel Velarde provide consistent secondary scoring, while Josh Morrissey anchors the blue line with 9 assists and a +9 rating. This team thrives on clean exits, disciplined backchecks, and clinical zone entries, all signs of a group comfortable playing under pressure. The Sharks counter with youthful flair and resilience, led by 18-year-old phenom Macklin Celebrini. He's been a revelation: 8 goals, 13 assists, and 21 points in 14 games, producing nearly every night despite constant top-line defensive attention. Center Will Smith and winger William Eklund have added sparks, combining for 22 points, but depth scoring remains uneven. San Jose's 3.43 goals per game show promise, but the defensive end tells a different story. 3.79 allowed per game, the byproduct of inconsistent coverage and heavy defensive zone minutes. Dmitry Orlov and Vincent Deschernay are putting in the hard work, but too often, opponents are dictating the pace. Goaltending will decide this one. Hellebuik anchors Winnipeg with a 6-4 record, 2.31 goals against average, and .921 save rate, showcasing elite poise and rebound control. Backup Comrie has impressed too, posting a 2.33 GAA and .929 save percentage. Across the ice, San Jose splits its crease between Yaroslav Askarov and Alex Nedeljkovic. Askarov's athleticism is elite, but his 3.88 GAA and .879 save percentage reveal a young netminder still adjusting to NHL pace. Nedeljkovic has been steadier with a .895 mark, but still yields 3.29 goals per outing. Against Winnipeg's structured forecheck, every rebound could become a scoring chance. Momentum, though, favors the Jets. They've won 4 of their last 5, outscoring opponents 19-10 in that stretch, blanking the Kings 3-0 and rolling through Pittsburgh and Chicago with commanding puck control. Their special teams are clicking too. A 22.7% power play and an 88.7% penalty kill, a combination that often separates contenders from the rest. San Jose, meanwhile, has alternated flashes of brilliance with lapses in focus. Wins over Seattle and New Jersey hint at promise, but a 3-goal loss to Detroit and consecutive OT defeats reveal inconsistency. Their 71.7% penalty kill and 21.3% power play reflect that same uneven rhythm, effective in stretches, unreliable overall. This matchup hinges on Winnipeg's neutral zone structure against San Jose's transition burst. The Jets excel by dictating tempo, with Scheifele and Morrissey stretching defenses to create inside looks. For the Sharks, Celebrini must carve out space against one of the league's toughest defensive teams. Winnipeg will pack the slot and force San Jose's young forwards wide. The Sharks must draw penalties and pressure Hellebuik early to stay competitive. Otherwise, the Jets' defensive depth and crisp puck movement will likely suffocate their offense. After analyzing both teams, my pick for this match is Winnipeg Jets winner. Look for key X factors: Kyle Connor's release on the rush, Josh Morrissey's quarterbacking from the blue line, and Macklin Celebrini's ability to generate zone time under pressure. Physicality will matter too. Winnipeg leads in puck battles and carries a +20 goal differential across all strengths. San Jose must match that energy early to keep this game competitive into the third. Tonight's bottom line: the Jets bring structure, stability, and finishing precision. The Sharks bring youth, energy, and unpredictability. But when the margin for error shrinks, Winnipeg's depth and goaltending edge shine through. The Jets' balanced scoring, disciplined special teams, and Hellebuik's steady glove carry them past a feisty but inconsistent Sharks squad looking for identity. Winnipeg leaves the Bay with 2 points, and a message that their climb toward the Central Division summit is no fluke. Prediction: total pick for this match is over 5.